Hey nerds, Jerry Bear here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to show you guys the skill tree for Spider-Man Miles Morales. I just 100%ed this game, just got my platinum trophy. And in case you're going to buy the game or if you want any information on it, this is kind of for you, or maybe you just want to listen to me talk. I don't know. Nonetheless, this is a skill tree for Miles Morales. It's a lot less skills, a lot less gadgets compared to the Peter Parker Spider-Man PS4 Marvel Spider-Man. I don't know, the name's always a little weird. So I'm going to flip over to in-game here. And down at the bottom, we have our challenge skills. These are skills that you get for completing some of these Spider-Man trainings. We have combat, traversal, and stealth. So for completing each of the 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0 of the combat, traversal, and stealth, you will get one of these skills. So the first one for completing the combat is you get the spin cycle, which basically when you wrap up the enemy, when throwing an enemy, rapidly press triangle during the throw, and you just round your head, swinging like a helicopter. You know, I don't know if anybody else remembers that or not. I'm white. Next up, the combat 2.0, press triangle after a perfect dodge to do an instant takedown, which is just nice, you know. Next up, we have the air marshal for completing the 3.0 of the combat challenge. Attacks do additional damage and generate more venom while you are in the air, which is late game or even in massive mobs, just incredibly beneficial. The only downside, if you're trying to get the 100 combo for the trophy, that much more damage and that much more venom just leads to you knocking out people a lot faster, so it can make it a little more difficult. Next up is a traversal. Traversal. These Spider-Man trainings are a little difficult to get the gold medal for, but nonetheless, all you have to do is just get the bare minimum, right, in order to get these skills. So the 1.0, press X on contact, basically a zipping point, just like we had in Spider-Man PS4. The second one, another returning skill. When you land and do that roll, if you press X on the roll, it launches you back up. It's a recover. And if you have prompts turned on your gameplay, it'll pop up every single time you have an opportunity to do so. Completing the 3.0, which getting the gold medal for the one I saved for last was, I don't even want to talk about it. This, you get a second web zip. A second quick zip so you can fly through the air faster. For the stealth challenges, the 1.0 enemies take longer to detect you in stealth. I mean, pretty plain and simple, right? The 2.0 stealth takedowns generate more venom, so more electricity that you can use throughout your combats. And then the 3.0 will get surprise attack, upgrade web strike takedown so nearby enemies are knocked back. Now, I gotta say, I really didn't take advantage of this at any point until on my New Game Plus playthrough. You can unlock these at any point, but I really didn't have a use for this until the second run. And shamefully, I do have two playthroughs. Okay, anyways, combat skills. I'm gonna start from the left, and then I'm gonna go right. So we'll go combat skills, venom skills, and then camouflage skills. So for combat, the energy siphon. This increases the rate of bioelectric power generation from attacking and dodging, raising the amount in the venom bars. So this is beneficial for landing your attacks and then doing the dodges. Perfect dodges give you even more. You can stack up that venom power and you can just beat the living crap out of people. Right above that is the web yank opportunist. So hold triangle to perform a venom yank attack after sending an enemy flying with the melee combo or venom attack. Over here to the left is spread the love. Venom stun enemies knocked into other enemies will spread said transfer. Just like coughing on people. Wear a mask. It's not that difficult to do. The one over here to the right is in for a shock. Venom stun enemies take 50% more damage from what? Basic attacks. You love to see it. Right up above that is allows a second finisher to be banked. This is the train technique. So it reduces the combo requirements for a second finisher from 15 to 10. So 15 to get your first one, 25 to get your second one. And then special enemies can now be defeated with 2 finishers. So if you have 2 banked, you can now take down special enemies or bigger enemies and so forth. Right up above that is the final countdown. Finishers generate 40%. 40% of a venom bar. You almost get half a venom bar for doing a finisher. Over here, hold triangle to yank and throw guns. Imbued. It's not embedded. Imbued? What is that word, bro? I got a public education. With bioelectric powers, they will explode on impact, venom stunning, and knocking enemies down. Now, I'm not going to show you the last one. Or actually, you know what? We'll save it. Yeah, we'll save it. Venom skills, right? So this is the Venom Smash. L1, square, and X at the same time. You jump up and you basically do like this Hulk's punch into the ground with an AoE effect on people around you. This is actually the first skill the game actually allows you to unlock, which is nice. It actually forces you to unlock this one. Above that is Venom Jump. L1 and X, you launch enemies in the air. This is my most used Venom technique. You get in a group, you launch them up, you're in air combat, you can bounce back and forth, just keep button mashing square, just keep hitting it over and over, and you just beat the crap out of everybody. To the left is Floodgate, increases the range of the Venom Punch splash damage, which allows more enemies to be Venom stunned on impact. To the right, we have Synaptic Breakdown, doubles the length of times enemies are Venom stunned, which again, highly beneficial, but also lowers your chance of building up that combo bar if you are playing on anything, I think, less than amazing. Above Venom Jump is the Miles Smash, basically increases the area of effect of the Venom Smash. To the left is the Venom Dash Launcher. Press X when landing on an enemy during Venom Dash to perform a free Venom Jump, launching enemies into the air. I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't do that a single time. I didn't even read this. I feel like I wasted so much Venom energy and I am upset with myself. You get a free Venom Jump and I never even did it. Venom Rocket, off the wall attacks cause Venom stun on impact. This can happen once every 5 seconds. I didn't even say impact. I said impact and then went with it. Like dude from Step Brothers. Pa! Over here on the right for Camouflage skills is Camouflage energy refills 20% faster. This is the first skill, called Concealed Presence. Above that is Measured Response. Attacking while camouflage costs less camouflage energy. The Never See It Coming Venom Punch does bonus damage when used while camouflage. My brain lagged there for a second. To the right is the Unseen Strike. When defeating an enemy with Venom attacks, the final blow doesn't cost camouflage energy, which is hella nice. Directly above is the Patient Spider. Increases the maximum amount of camouflage energy, allowing you to remain invisible longer. The longer you remain invisible, the longer you control your enemies. Right down from that, hold L1 and R1 to yank down a cocoon. Remember how you can stealth pull up people on the ledges in Spider-Man PS4? Well, now you can get this ability to pull them down. Up here at the top is Blinding Light. Press L3 and R3 while camouflage to trigger a blinding light of flash that reveals you and stuns surrounding enemies. I did this a couple times in the latter half of the New Game Plus playthrough, and it's kind of beneficial. And the reason I saved the ones up top for last is simply because you can only unlock these in New Game Plus. So going clockwise, we're now going to go counterclockwise. To wrap up, Camouflage skills Unseen Force. While Camouflage, the combo counter no longer resets when a bonus combo point is generated. Oh, and a bonus combo point is generated per attack. So this is while camouflaged. So while you are camouflaged, you cannot lose your combo, and you get an extra point while attacking during this. This is way beneficial if you're trying to get that 100 combo to get that trophy. Up here on Venom skills, the Bioelectric Instincts. The Mega Venom Blast automatically triggers before a fatal hit at no cost. This can happen once per combat encounter. So if you're about to get knocked unconscious, at no cost to you whatsoever, you will unleash an Omega Venom Blast. I have yet to have this happen. I should probably let some people beat me up and just let it happen. I heal on instinct, I think. And then last but certainly not least is the combat skill called Let's Go. Allows a third finisher to be banked. I don't know if it's decreased as well, so 35 would be your third finisher. But nonetheless, if you have 2 in your stock for finishers, you can actually take down some of the thicker enemies and so on and so forth. So the top row here can only be unlocked in New Game Plus. Main point of this was to show off the skills. Having everything maxed out is really nice, and I am really disappointed in myself for never doing this Venom Dash launcher. Ah, that did it. Wow. That's upsetting. Look at that. You just launched straight up. What a life we live, huh? Wow. I want to watch this skill go off. I'm just going to let this guy shoot me for a second. Come on. One more shot. One more. One more. I'm pretty sure a police officer just shot me.
We're clear. You can unlock the door.
That's amazing. So there you have it. The skills in the game and the ones that I was completely unaware of that I even had, really. So that is a skill tree for Spider-Man Miles Morales. Have fun swinging through the city of New York. I hope you have as much fun with it as I did. Almost 200% playthroughs. You have to beat it on New Game Plus in order to get the trophy, the Platinum Trophy, and there's a lot of hidden secrets in the game that you can find. And if you want to watch any of the side missions, you want to watch any of the collectible locations, which are on the mini-map, you can get the dialogue here if you're not going to play the game anytime soon. If you want to do any of that, a playlist will pop up on screen in a second, as well as a recommended video. And make sure to check back for gameplays, commentaries, news, and updates. Later, nerds.